morning, ShowShot21 here. I am a little bit out and about today because we are picking up a new to us Series 1 Bridgeport J-head. So we'll do a little bit on the pickup, not too much, just because not sure what we'll be allowed to get away with. And then there may be a series or two on refurbing this thing before we get around to using it, because it does look a little bit rough. But just figure I'd give you a little bit of an update as to what's going on. See about getting a video of it getting in the truck, and another one when we get home to get it unloaded. And we'll probably try to combine them all into one. So we'll see what happens. See you in a bit. Okay, didn't quite get a video of loading, but it happened pretty quick. A little no fuss, no muss. Picked it up with a forklift and stuffed it in the back. So, here's what we got. Yes, I know, Bridgeport fanatics, that is not the correct transport position for that head. We couldn't get the head to pivot. This machine is so gummed up and crusted up and rusted up on all the important surfaces that, yeah, it wasn't happening. So, we've got it rigged as best we can. We're going to go slow. If there's catastrophe, I'll let you know. If we get it home, that'll be, well, it's getting home one way or the other. But that's where we're at. So, catch you when we get home. Alright, gang. So, we've got the mill home. That is not a Series 1 Bridgeport like I thought it was. It's actually a round ram Bridgeport, which is a little bit older, but just as capable from my findings. So I'm gonna climb up there, start getting it unpacked, unstrapped. We'll get it out of the truck and on the ground, and then we might commit a little sacrilege here and clean her off with the steam cleaner before we get her inside and dried off and start working on her. So I'm gonna jump in and we'll get to it. As soon as Dad gets down, we'll get the equipment fired up, get this thing unloaded, break out the steam cleaner. It is a round ram, but it does have the classic J head on it instead of the M head, which came on most of the round ram styles. And it is a later round ram, because it has the side clamp on the ram instead of the split clamp at the top. So it is gonna be a good machine, I think. Come back as we get it done. Use the Komatsu here to pick the machine up and then walk it into the front of the garage. get the steam cleaner. Alright, she cleaned up quite nicely. A lot of what was on there was just dust and grease. So, that is a Bridgeport. The scales are still pretty good. The table has a few apprentice marks in it. Not too bad. The head is in decent shape. Does have some wonky covers on it, but we'll address those. Now, something I didn't learn about until this morning is these early round rams had grease fittings, grease zerks, instead of oil galleries. So we will probably be converting this over to an oil machine. It's not hard. And they do have a coolant pump built in. That's the output for the coolant. Scales are still pretty good. The table does move. There's your door for your coolant. There's your coolant return. We do have a bent way cover. We'll fix that. And it does have a collet holder, which is nice. This is the later style of the round ram. So it has the side clamp, or the side split, instead of the vertical split. This is arguably the stronger design, which is why they went to it later. Now to move the ram in and out, you gotta loosen those two bolts, and it's this one which feeds it in and out. If you want to rotate it, it's this handle here. Again, you gotta have both of those in and out. Now they do not retain tram when you do that, so you have to retram it. Not that big a deal. So let me get this thing dried off, and we'll come back.
Thinking right in front of that little knob right there. Yeah.
Come up that way.
Yeah.
Cradle it, cinch it straight up.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I don't really know.
That's about the best way I can figure
I
too.
might go all the way around it once.
Might wrap it fully.
No, go all the way around it.
This way?
Yeah. So that, and if this side is heavier than the motor side, it doesn't flip like that and slip out. No, just go, take the one in your right hand and go back up over. Underneath. Go right hand underneath. Yeah, no, in front of the button there. In front of the, yeah.
Yeah,
Like that.
that's where I'm going. Still gonna need to put the second sling on.
Well, how about just putting a cinch it on there?
That's what I was thinking.
You gotta put that cinch in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you're probably still gonna have to keep it from.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting
Flipping
to have to
around.
balance this freaking thing out. Unless we do another one around.
Around what?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a. It's not gonna pick straight though. Try it. Maybe hook them together.
They're almost gonna be the exact same length.
enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really helps me out, and it lets you know when I put something new up. New videos will be going up on Tuesdays or Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. And if I do decide to do live streams, I will try to give 24 hours notice. So hit the subscribe button on the channel, and you'll be notified when I post that stuff too. Hope to see you next time. Sharps out.